So what I have here is my first Bedini fan running and purring along like a kitten here. Yeah, this was a, let's see, it's a Pure Silence ISGC fan, 12 volts. It's supposed to go from about 800 to 1300 RPM, and according to the specs on the back, it's supposed to draw about 0.1 amp, so 100 milliamps. And it's just a nice little quiet computer fan, 120 by 120 millimeters. So when I opened it up, the motor run coil was actually just one coil. It started on one. There's obviously 4 posts in there, but it was a single wire that ran through all of them. And so actually what I did is I cut it off in between basically third and fourth pole, and I left 3 poles on the run coil, and I just took 1 coil for trigger, and ran the wire, soldered the little wires up, ran them out, put some shrink tube on them, put it all back together again. And then right now I just have it set up with alligator connectors just to test it. And I soldered the one N4001 diode on, but the rest of them are just basically clamped on. And I wired in a little 1K pot. And right now, the only thing that was different from the circuit that I noticed, because I only had 1 coil for trigger, is I needed to drop the resistance, and I went down to 43.7, seems to be the perfect spot with the pot, so I'll probably wire in a hard resistor with that. It's going about 1275 RPM, which was just 25 RPM lower than its maximum rated speed prior to messing around with it. And it draws about 90 milliamps, which seems a little high, but it's still not too bad. And sitting here charging batteries and running, blow a nice amount of air, and it's pretty quiet. It's got a little bit more of a rattle than it used to, but yeah, it's got a little bit of vibration. So, and I don't know if that 3rd coil that I left on there is actually fighting against it. It seems to me like if it was, it wouldn't run at all, or it would be running a lot slower. Since it's running pretty much its original speed, I'm thinking that it's okay with whatever I did. Alright, that's my Bedini fan, fully operational. Need to solder everything up, put it together, but there it is.